Hello. Today I'm gonna talk about the EFT Emotional Freedom Technique procedure. So how do you do it, why do you do it, and how can you help yourself in hard times of times when you feel emotions and you don't know what to do with them. First of all, it's okay to feel those emotions. Everyone has emotions, we're just humans. It's okay to feel them. However, if there are emotions that you are struggling with, maybe you're struggling with anxiety or stress or some traumas from the past, this technique is beautiful. It works amazing. It works amazing for me. I'm very happy, I'm very grateful that I've discovered this technique and I've learned everything that I could possibly about this technique. Of course there's always room for improvement. However, I would like to show you how to do it because there isn't many step-by-step how to do it online, so I'm here to help you. So let's start with an introduction. If you don't know me yet, my name is Dominika and I'm a hypnotherapist, a psychologist and soon to be EFT practitioner. So I'm practicing EFT technique on my clients as well. It's such a beautiful technique. It works so well. Sometimes I use it before hypnotic session, sometimes I use it after the session to relax a person. There's so many usage of this technique, so I'm just gonna talk about briefly what that EFT is. I'm also offering one-to-one sessions and group sessions as well, so let me know if you wish to do EFT or hypnotherapy one-to-one with me, and I'm gonna guide you through the whole process, so you'll be guided and you'll be safe and you can do it with me as well. However, you can do this technique on your own as well. It requires a little bit of practice, but that's okay. I will tell you about the procedure step by step soon. So let's learn what EFT is and how can it help you. So EFT is an evidence-based practice. So EFT works with the body and the mind, and it says that we might have some energy blockages in our body and therefore they can cause some emotional discomfort or negative thoughts or anxiety or insomnia and all sorts of problems like that. By tapping a specific point on your body, we are restoring your body to balance again. So we are harmonizing and we are helping your body to naturally heal, and we are also relieving ourselves from emotional distress. So talking therapy is literally combined. Talking therapy is combined with acupressure points or acupuncture points as well. So the whole technique is also called mental or emotional acupuncture, as well as some emotional release technique. Alright, so let's start with the procedure. How to do it step by step. It's very easy. I will tell you about a few steps that you need to go through, and I'll also show you an example of stress. So first of all, before we start, I want you to sit down, put your feet on the ground. So both feet are on the ground, and you take a few deep breaths before you start. So let's take it together. In and out. So this will calm you down a little bit before starting. If you have a notebook or a pen and paper, you can write down all of your emotions, whatever you're feeling, whatever you want to release. For example, today we're going to be releasing stress. That's as an example. However, you might experience all sorts of memories or a situation that happened today, or someone made you angry, or you feel a certain way, you feel discomfort, frustration, sadness, you don't know where that is from, you feel emotional. All of those emotions are okay to feel, and first of all we want to acknowledge them, see them, accept them and release them, okay? So it's really important that before we start moving on to those positive phrases, we will talk about those negative. They're not really negative, they're more like what's going on with you right now, how can we help you right now, okay? So the first step is to rate on a scale from 1 to 10, is to say how strong these emotions are. For example, if the emotions are stressed, caused by a colleague at work, and I feel stressed right now on level 6 or 7, that will give you an indicator on how much these emotions are causing you discomfort and how much lower they might be at the end of the practice, so you know where you came from and where you're at right now. Okay, so let's do it right now. So I'm saying the stress level right now of mine are 6, and I will be working to give you an example to go through each step to show you how to do it by yourself. So first of all, there is a first section that we repeat. So there are 3 sentences that we'll be repeating. We'll be creating them based on how we feel, based on this layout. even though I feel, and then a continuation, for example, I still love and accept myself, okay? Or I see my situation and it's okay to feel that way. So these are the sentences that we'll be creating from. So for example, even though I feel stress right now, that was caused by my colleague, I still love and accept myself, okay? We're gonna be creating 3 points like that, 3 sentences like that. And whilst we are saying this out loud, we will be tapping one of the first point, which is karate point, which is just on the side here on your hand. It does not matter which hand, it does not matter how you're gonna tap it, as long as you tap it or massage it, that would work really well. So we'll be saying those 3 points and we'll be creating something different each time. You can add your words to it. You have to say it in your own words, okay? You can always repeat after me. So if you'll be working with me one-to-one, you'll be repeating after me, but you can always create your sentences because it's important that you say how you feel inside, okay? So for example, let's start with karate point. Even though I feel stress that is caused by my colleague at work, it's okay to feel that way. And I still choose to love and accept myself. Okay, that was one sentence. Second sentence. Even though I can't breathe sometimes because I feel this stress and the stress is in my shoulders, I see it, I acknowledge it, and I still choose to love and accept myself. And the third sentence, you can describe what you're feeling as well. So even though it's hard for me to breathe sometimes when I feel stressed, and I feel angry and I feel frustrated and I feel stressed. I can see I feel that way, and I still choose to love and accept myself. That's it. There are 3 sentences. You finished the first step of the EFT tapping, okay? So some people, even after those 3 sentences, they'll already feel a massive drop. So you might already feel like, oh, okay, I can see it, I acknowledged it, okay, that's enough. That's enough for me. And some people stop here, which is totally okay. There's more steps to come to go as well if you wish to still continue the whole process. So now we'll be focusing on the second part of it. So we will be talking about the problem in more detail. So what do we need to do for that is, first of all, know the points that we're going to be tapping. So we're going to be starting with the head. So we'll be just the top of the head. You can tap it, you can massage it, you can use any hand you want, you can use 2 hands, however you wish to. Then we've got the point in the brows, the beginning of the brows, just on top of it. So wherever you feel comfortable with, tap it or massage it. Then we have both sides of the head, just here where the pulse is, just here on the sides. Tap it, massage it. That's a really good point to massage. Feels really good. Then we've got underneath your eyes, just here. You can do 2 fingers, 1 finger, whatever works for you. Massage it. Underneath your nose, just here. Here underneath your lip, just on your chin. The chest area, so just here where you've got the bones here, just here. If you don't know, you can just tap all around or massage it, whatever feels better. Then we've got the where the bra is, just underneath your armpit. You can tap it here. You can do both hands, you can do 1 hand, your preference. Your wrist, just here. And then your fingers. So I learned that you have to squeeze them, so it works better when you squeeze around them. So you can see just here, squeezing them all together like that, or just tapping like that. All of the fingers, and that is it. So I'll give an example now. So after karate point and 3 sentences that you've created, there's a point where we talk about our problem in more detail with those points that I just showed you. And we use sentences like this. I have this problem. And then you describe the problem with tappings. I have this problem. This problem is, where is it in my body? This problem is, where is that in your body? This problem has a color. So this problem has a pink color, and it's where? Or this problem reminds me of. And then you say whatever that is. So it could be, this problem reminds me of a dark fog in my chest, for example. So you can visualize it as well, where that is in your body. What do I feel? How do I feel it? What was the situation that caused me pain? So this problem started, and then you finish the sentence. One part of me wants this, but this part of me wants that. So for example, one part of me wants to let go, but the other part is still angry or frustrated. So now let's do one round. Usually you do like 3 or 4 rounds until your scale will drop down to around 4, 3, 4. Okay, so when my scale was at like 7, I continued talking about my problem until the problem becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. The reason why we do it, we want to see it, acknowledge it, and release it. So before releasing it, we can't move forward. It's way easier to do it that way, because then you will be ready. You'll clean up all of this mess, remove it, and have space for those positive sentences, positive affirmations, for example. We'll be talking about that soon. So let's practice it now. Starting from the head, you can repeat after me, or you can say it in your own words. I have this problem. I feel stressed. I feel frustrated. I don't know why I feel that way. I just do. Kind of feel angry too, and I feel tension on my shoulders. All of that stress. All of that stress on my shoulders. All of that stress, I feel tension, and that reminds me of like heavy weights on my shoulders. All of that stress I feel, I see it. I see this heavy weights on my shoulders. I don't know how to describe it, but I do feel stressed and heavy, and I'm just angry at the situation that happened earlier. I can see it. I can see that stress in my body. I can see the tension in my body. I can see how I feel, and I'm open to experience a new perspective. So that's it. And you can do rounds and rounds and rounds on the same problem. You can repeat yourself, ideally repeat yourself, and anything that feels, anything that triggers you, or anything that makes it stronger. So for example, some words you might react to it stronger than the others. Use those words that make you feel something, okay? Normally you would do like 3 or 4 of them or more. When I had an issue, when I had a problem of mine, I sometimes take 15 minutes just on this part. So I literally go more, and like from the top of my head to the fingers again and again and again, and until I feel like I'm okay moving on, because the next steps are a bit more positive, and I kind of feel like sometimes staying within this part is causing your problem to disappear a little bit quicker, and it helps you move on a little bit quicker as well, because you start to see new perspective. You start to, something is opening up and you see it differently. It's really interesting to experience it seriously. So the third part is opening up for new possibilities. So after we've spoken about our problem, what's going on right now, we are introducing words such as, what would happen if, and then you say, what would happen if I let go? What would happen if I release that stress from my shoulders? What would happen if, yeah, like my situation would change? Would it be nice if, and then you say, would it be nice if I release that stress? Would it be nice if I would improve my life or be more motivated? How about that? And you create a bridge over. So instead of going straight to positive affirmations, we're creating a safe bridge that you walk through, and you are exploring those possibilities. Because some clients of mine, actually, they don't feel safe yet to say, oh, I'm letting it go, because it's not the time to let go yet. because they still need to clean up the mess that was caused by the situation that happened, for example, to understand a little bit more, to see a little bit more, until it drops down significantly, so we can implement those positive affirmations, for example. So for some people it's not safe to let go, and that's okay. You don't have to straight away be like, oh yeah, I'm free, I'm choosing to let go and it's all good. You don't have to do that. We're just humans and we feel those emotions for a reason, okay? So make sure that you're doing it in your own time, in your own speed, and you feel comfortable with what you're doing. And you've got control over what you're doing because you're doing it. So if it's not safe to let go, simply do a tapping on why is it not safe to let go. You know, oh, I feel discomfort when I'm thinking about letting go. Oh, I feel discomfort about thinking of a change. Oh, what's gonna happen if I let go? Like, why do I feel anxious about it? Like, I feel anxious, like all of these anxious feelings in me. And then you do tapping on that, and hopefully that will reduce as well, and then you can take a step forward. And normally it does. I've seen it in my clients, I've seen it in people that I was training with. It's incredible. The next part 4 is to let go, is to release it. So we went through the bridge, we went over the bridge, and now we're at the end of the problem, and we are not thinking about the problem anymore. We are now opening up for new possibilities, okay? So the words you can use are: I choose to let go. I give myself permission to let go, or whatever you want to do. So I give myself permission to feel frustrated. I give myself permission to let go of that frustration. I am giving myself a permission to not feel this emotional pain anymore. And it's okay to not feel it. I'm safe to not feel it. Is it safe to let it go? So all of those sentences, I'm just going to put them on here. I want to create a new identity of a person who, and then you finish the sentence. I accept myself. I let go. I heal myself. It's okay to let go. I choose to feel different. I choose to feel, and then you feel it. All of those sentences you can use, mix and match, create your own. It's really a freestyle. It's really a freestyle, and you can do it however you wish to do. So let's practice and do it on my example of stress, for example. So let's start off with head. In and out, breath in and out. Don't forget about breathing, it's really important. Is it safe to let go? Am I okay letting it go? I choose to let it go. I choose to let go of that stress and frustration and anger I feel. It's okay to feel differently. I choose to feel differently. It's not good for me anymore to feel that way. It's not useful for me anymore. I feel safe to let go, and I feel okay to let it go. I choose to love and accept myself, and I choose to trust myself, because I know whatever happens, I will go through it, and I will do it on my own or with people, and I'll always find a way to do it. I'll always find a way to complete the task. And even if I'm stressed about my work, I feel okay with it now, and I know I can take small steps forward to complete it, and I utterly love myself and accept myself the way I am, and I'm opening out for new possibilities. That's how it looks like. It's like after the bridge, you're accepting yourself, you're accepting the way you are, you feel, and now it's really good to implement those positive and like motivation in the way of affirmations. So now you are testing the waters on the level of 1 to 10 on a scale. How do you feel right now? And then you put a number. So my shoulders are in a stance, so that's good. I saw it, I acknowledged it, I changed a little bit. Of course this was a very short one, but you can still feel the difference after a very short tapping, because you're still activating all of those meridian points. So now I feel like, come on, say 2. to 3. So I could still continue doing therapy in order to release it to like 1 if I want to. But for this purposes, we're gonna do one more step forward if you wish to include that. This is an optional. For me, the last part is one of the best ones because it's giving you a boost after a whole process. So after you've possibly been crying or you've had some strong emotions, it's okay to feel those emotions. But at the end, it's really good to put like a cherry on top and be like, yeah, it's all good, and I'm inviting to my life all of the goodness and everything. The last section is all about those positive affirmations, and the words are, I'm creating peace, I'm creating happiness in my life. I invite peace, safety, freedom. You do the tapping again with like, I invite, I'm accepting, I send peace to all of my organs in my body, to all of my cells in my body. I'm deserving of love. I'm deserving of money. I'm deserving of happiness. I'm deserving of love. I'm deserving of like peace and feeling good. I choose to feel that way. I choose to feel happy. I choose to feel free. I choose to feel fulfillment. I choose to let go. I choose to feel motivated about things. So you can say it in your own words. Whatever you want to feel, you say. I open the gates I'm opening the gates for more love, for more safety, for more happiness, for more feminine energy, for anything like that. I am listening to my intuition. I'm okay with everything that is happening. It's all of those affirmations that you wish to. If you're using affirmations already, that's really good. You can just implement them at this last stage. So that is really it. Remember to drink water after after each step, or at the end. Water is really important to drink. Go outside, get some fresh air, have some breathing exercises as well, or just breathe in very nicely, and you'll release. So you can just do some movements or dance or play some nice music, and this will help you with your emotions. I guarantee you it's gonna be amazing. So let me know if you've got any questions. I'm more than happy to answer. Feel free to comment me down below with any questions, or contact me for one-to-one session. I do EFT as well as hypnotherapy or other therapies if you are interested in that. Let me know what you think. Let me know how it went with you, if you've got any experience. That'd be great to know. So I wish you a great day, and hopefully that will change your life as it changed mine. So I'll see you next time, guys, and thank you for coming today. Bye.